Hold on a moment. Would you mind if I asked you something about Ephinea? We thought that Lambda had laid waste to Ephinea just as he did our world, but it appears that is not the case.
No, Ephinea is... well, it's home to vibrant people and plentiful natural resources. Clean air, fresh water. It's pretty much perfect.
I see. So Ephinea continues to possess what Fodra has lost. Unfortunately, the future is uncertain as long as Lambda exists.
Lambda has already absorbed the eleth from our Valkanus Creus. And he's also formed a cocoon at the entrance to our planet's core.
I think Lambda plans to merge with the Lestalia and become Ephinea's new core. The cocoon is the final step in this process. It is a place for him to rest and gather strength. When he is ready, he will undergo a complete rebirth and fuse with the Lestalia.
Rebirth?
Lambda cannot fuse with the Lestalia unless his host body is converted.
What happens if he fuses with Ephinea's core?
He will become a new being of incredible power, inhabiting Ephinea as his host. In essence, Ephinea will become Lambda.
But then, what happens to all the people of Ephinea?
With Lambda absorbing all the eleth, the environment will no longer be able to sustain life.
So our world will die, just as yours did.
Then we have to get back as soon as possible.
Indeed. Even as we speak, Lambda is doubtless in the final stages of his rebirth. Let us return to the launch bay and see about getting the Darius bit attached.
Sophie, do you know where we are? No, I don't have any memories of this place.
This is not something Protoss Haste would be familiar with. After you set off for Ephinea, Bathos Citadel was converted into a facility for the research of new weaponry that could be used against Lambda's monster spawn.
I bet you have all sorts of weapons we've never seen before. Creusard tanks? Nah, that's nothing. Oh, maybe some indiscriminate planetary smackdown munitions? That sounds great.
No, I'm afraid we do not use such antiquated weaponry.
Antiquated?
You should have noticed by now, the humanoids are our most advanced weapons. Look no further than Protoss Haste. I challenge everyone to ask themselves, what war machine could possibly compete with a humanoid that can act independently and adapt to any circumstance? The answer is obvious. Lambda's powers are evolving at an accelerated rate. His Nova monsters may have already begun wreaking havoc on Ephinea. We must proceed with all haste.
Pardon me, Emeraude, but what exactly defines a Nova monster?
Ferocious abominations created by Lambda, the ones responsible for laying waste to this world. Those with red eyes are especially powerful.
Those must be...
Yes. The monsters that attacked us at Lant. And at those ruins in the snow.
They came from the Cocoon. Which means there can be no doubt that King Richard has been infected by Lambda. Asbel, we stand on the brink of the most perilous battle of our lives.
Sir?
Thanks to Pascal, I now wield the same power as you do. But if I hope to be of assistance, I need you to show me that power.
You want to see my power in action? Now that I think about it, we haven't sparred one-on-one since I was a student in training.
This is not training, and I will hold nothing back. This time will be for real.
I completely understand, sir. I vowed to become stronger so I could protect everyone.
Then let me see that resolve reflected in your steel. Rolling flare! Rolling flare! Scatter!
Okay, in a flash! Burn!
Rolling flare!
Burn! You ready?
Darkness!
You're gone! In a flash!
Darkness!
Get 'em all! Burn! You ready? It's over! Rip to pieces! Stampede strike!
Scatter!
Infernal torrent! Burn! Get 'em all! You're gone! Burn! Get 'em all! In a flash! Okay, hold it right there! Pierce!
Darkness!
Infernal torrent!
Darkness!
Infernal torrent! Pierce! Okay! Dragon! It's over! Rip to pieces! Stampede strike! Pulled it off, somehow.
So the day I lose to a student has finally come.
Sir.
You know, Asbel, I'll be completely frank with you. I left Fendel behind because I didn't believe in the power of words. That's why I couldn't say anything to Kurt.
Captain.
I think that people who trust their own power also have faith in the power of their words. So keep talking, Asbel. Speak your vows, shout your convictions, let them ring across the land. I said this fight was for true. Now, do with me as you will.
I will make this quick. Captain.
Whoa, wait! Don't do it for real!
Are the repairs complete, Sai? Wonderful. Then could you please attach this to the shuttle?
Wait, oh, wait, let me help!
Preparations are nearly complete.
And my dearest bit looks awesome! I'm just saying.
Sophie? What is it?
You're not sick, are you? I know I keep nagging, but you have to be careful.
What's on your mind?
I was just remembering everything we've been through together.
I guess we have been through a lot, huh?
Yeah, we sure have.
But that's kind of an odd thing to think right now. Are you sure everything's okay?
Yes, of course. We're all set here!
You may depart for Ephinea whenever you like.
even better, we don't need that stupid launch ramp. We can just take off and set her down wherever there's enough space.
Emeraude, I don't know how to thank you.
Actually, I would like to make a request. As a Fodran survivor, it is my duty to ensure that Lambda is brought to justice for his deeds. With that in mind, would you allow me to accompany you to Ephinea? I will do whatever I can to assist you on your journey. I am sure my skills and knowledge will prove useful to you. Please, I beg of you.
Yes, of course. We'd be thrilled to have you. Your knowledge of this situation is bound to come in handy.
You are too kind. I am going to Ephinea with these nice people, Sai. Please keep an eye on things while I am gone.
No matter what happens, we have to stop Lambda. And Richard. Richard, you used to long for a world without conflict, and yet your actions seek to destroy it. Is Lambda controlling you? Or are you acting on your own free will? And if so, what course of action will I have to take? I believe in Richard, and I believe that he can be saved. I believe it because I must. All right, let's get out of here. It's time to go home. To Ephinea.
We have entered Ephenea's atmosphere!
There it is! The Cocoon! Pascal, do it!
Roger that! There is Vince!
Not the smoothest landing in the world. At least we're here.
Hey, I'm just glad my Dara spit worked.
So this is the inside of Lambda's cocoon. What is it, Sophie?
I can sense him, far below us.
Shall we move onward?
Hold on, I want to check something real quick. Whew. Okay, the shuttle still works. Just wanted to make sure in case we need to bolt out of here.
This cocoon provides Lambda with a place to reconstruct his body, without any outside interference. We are sure to encounter many dangerous monsters that have hatched from Lambda himself.
So the ones outside the cocoon were just a warm-up.
It makes no difference what terrors may lie in wait for us.
We cannot afford to let our world go the way of Fodra. We must stop Lambda at all costs.
All right, let's get going. Sophie, can you sense Lambda nearby?
Yes, it feels like...
Protoss haste is capable of receiving the unique signals that emanate from Lambda. As long as he remains alive, this function stays intact.
Wow. So does that mean you always know where he is?
No, I can't really...
It is not capable of isolating Lambda's position. The signals emanate from Lambda in a concentric manner. This makes it possible to calculate a rough distance, but not to isolate the point of emission.
So what you're saying is, it's not possible for her to actually know where...
I've made myself clear.
We can't talk.
The curry's great!
Yes, I agree.
The porridge is bitter.
Really?
It just doesn't have enough miso in it.
Why are you telling me?
Assault Sonic!
Hard to stop.
Hard indeed.
Pretty hard.
Come on, guys.
This place is truly astonishing. Just look at the abundance of life that exists here. Lambda has evolved beyond my wildest dreams. If I could somehow manipulate all of this creative energy, I might be able to restore life to Fodra. In that case... It seems that Lambda's preparations are nearly complete.
Then we must hurry. Hubert, may I have a word?
Of course.
My imagination may be running away with me, but something doesn't feel right about that one.
I concur. You and I need to make sure to keep a close eye on our friend. But it may be difficult when we're constantly fending off all these monsters.
It may not be safe to start asking questions here on the spot. Let's keep watching and see how things develop.
Agreed. My brother and the others suspect nothing, and I see no reason to trouble them.
They're focused on rescuing King Richard right now. We'll let them concentrate on that.
This looks like something from the Amarcian ruins. What's it doing here?
Could this be Lambda's doing?
Almost certainly. Such terrible power. The Cocoon must have absorbed everything on the island in the process of its formation.
We can't let this continue. We need to find a way to stop this.
You are right to worry. If Lambda reaches the planet's core, that will be the end of everything.
So we should really start moving.
Please, Richard. Stay safe until we arrive. Whoa, what's this? It's like it's alive.
It isn't like it's alive, it is alive. The stimulus generated from touching these cells can cause the ones over there to expand or contract.
Huh. You sure know a lot about this stuff, Pascal.
I only know from watching my big sister's research. I don't know much about biology myself, but if we touch all this stuff, things could get interesting. So let's get to poking. I can tell that Lambda is very close now.
Our enemy is almost upon us. Is everyone ready to proceed?
Save King Richard, Asbel.
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute, Asbel. Before we proceed, I need to tell you something.
What is it?
I will save Richard, no matter what.
You got it, Sophie. I'm counting on you.
Sheria, Pascal, thank you for accompanying me on my mission. Oh, aren't you cute? Now how about a touch? It's been so long. So good! I'm gonna lose it here! You still wanted to touch Sophie after all this time? Pascal, I'll do everything I can to stop him. Huh? Sheria, I will eradicate Lambda. I promise. Right! With all of us working together, Lambda doesn't stand a chance. Yes.